Hello, hello. Hi, Agata. Hello, hello. Hi, Agata. Hello, hello. Hi, Agata. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Trying to get my volume turned off here. Trying to get my volume turned off here. Trying to get my volume turned off here. There we go. Okay. Hi, Maria. Boy, you guys are coming on pretty fast today. Well, I've been busy today. I've been working on finishing up a bunch of stuff, and I posted pictures online of what I finally got finished. The frames that I did last week, I finished and posted pictures. They turned out nice. And also the lavender picture board that we did last week. I think it was last week. It might have even been the week before. I got it finished and posted. So now we're going to finish up this. And I did find the link and posted it, did a post on it. So if you guys want to stock up on this, and then someone else posted and said these are available at Dollar Tree in the plus section. Now I don't know if they're exactly the same. What I like about these is that you can decide which side you want to use for your artistic piece, and I think that's really cool because I think this side's a cool side too. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera down and get busy here. Okay, so we'll turn it around so you guys aren't looking at it upside down. If you're just coming on, say hello. We don't like no lurkers. It's a friendly group, so say hi. Just looking for a decent brush. I need to get some new brushes. This one will probably work okay. So yesterday we base coated it in drop cloth. Kind of went blank there for a minute, in drop cloth, and then we decoupaged the bumblebee on, and then top coated it with satin top coat, and then we did the #1 part of the 2-part Pentart Crackle. So, and then we stopped to let it dry really well. And then today we're going to go in and do part 2, and that's going to be the part that makes the part 1 crack up, get all those pretty, really fine cracks, and it ends up looking very porcelain-like. I just love this product. And then we'll dry that really well, and then I have a couple of stamps. Whoops, that was an avalanche. This is one that I did probably 2 months ago. And so you can see how it's going to crack up. And we're going to rub some gilding wax in there to make those cracks really stand out. And then I took a stamp and stamped around the edges. So I pulled out 2 different stamps, and we'll take a look at them to put on this one. So let's get started. Thank you, Maria. Oh, I hope you don't lose power either. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Micheline. Well, Micheline, I'm going to get some furniture going here again shortly. Probably when I get back from Pinners, because I don't, doing furniture takes time. It's not furniture I can't get done in an hour. So that's like an ongoing process. But I have some furniture pieces that I'm anxious to work on. So maybe that'll inspire you. Okay, so I'm just putting on one coat. And even though this has an amber color to it, it dries clear. It doesn't leave an amber color on your project, just FYI. It's such an amazing product. Oh, Mickey, you're so welcome. I searched when I got the one that Mary posted is real pretty, and she posted it in yesterday's live. Or no, she sent it to me. But it's a rectangular. It's not the same like square shape this one is. So I went online trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. I went on Walmart's site and everything and couldn't find it, but I knew I had ordered 2 of these with my grocery order to pick up at Walmart. And so I went to my grocery order, because that tells you what you've ordered in the past, and got the actual name of what they call it, which is not the name that's on the back of these boards, because I searched that too. It was no small feat. And so then when I went on the Walmart site with the name that I got off of my grocery list, then voila, there it was. So I thought, well, this was difficult to find, and I wanted it to be easy for you guys, because this is a really pretty board and there's just so many things that you can do with it. I like because you can do this side of it, which we've done, or you could do the inside of it, which I think is really cool, or you could do 2 projects, one on each side, and just flip it around whenever you like. If you're doing a holiday on one and an all occasion on the other side, just flip it over. So that's it. We have this all covered with this pretty crackle, and we'll give it a minute to, I'm going to get the dryer out and get it dried. This is when the magic happens. We've done all the work, and now it's time for the magic. Yes, I can. There we go. Is that better? Wrong way. Okay, we got the majority of it in there now. So let me get the hair dryer going here. Thanks, Micheline. I love that rabbit. I absolutely love that rabbit. I can see it cracking. Crack-a-lacking. Now I just want to make sure I didn't miss any spots, because on a piece that I did, I think it was on the Easter book, I missed a spot, and boy, when I went over it with the gilding wax, it really showed up. I was able to repair it, but I just want to be sure I didn't miss any spots. Okay, so let me get my bronze out. Do I want to do bronze or gold? Gold might be kind of fun. Let me just do a spot with the gold and see what we think. So I'm using the Dixie Belle gilding wax. I love these gilding wax, and I've had this can of gilding wax for probably, I'm trying to get it in the camera. So over here, yeah. So I've probably had this can for 4 years, and I use it a lot, and I still have a lot in there. So the other one, I used bronze. And that shows up good. So I think I'll use gold on this one and see what we think. So let me see. I want to see that you guys are seeing this. There we go. So you just want to do a section at a time, and you just want to work it into those cracks, and it's going to continue to crack for quite a while. The gold looks pretty on this. And you can get this gilding wax off of my website. And I think I put a link in for this tissue. I have one left. I have more on order. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to use the gold this time. It's really pretty on here. So what kind of projects are you guys all working on? And since Micheline said she wanted to work on some furniture, isn't that crackle awesome, Mickey? What other kind of projects are you guys interested in seeing done? Is there any technique or anything in particular that you guys would like to have me do? So look at all that pretty crackle here, and then over here, there you can really see the difference between here and here. That crackle is just gorgeous. Mary, you can paint a vanity top. I've had people do their entire kitchen counters successfully, and I haven't done it, but you would do the same thing. You would, you know, I would say that you would have to slick stick it, but now they've changed the product to be it's called bonding boss, which is slick stick and a primer. And so you would need to clean it really well and then prime it really well. And depending on what kind of finish you want on it, then that would depend on what paint you used. And then you would, since it's on a countertop that's going to have a lot of moisture on it, I would still recommend, even if you use the silk paint, which would be an excellent paint to use, I would still recommend that you gator hide the heck out of it. Thank you, Maria. So Mary, where are you thinking that you would like to do that? Now, as I'm going along and doing this, you know, I'm getting each section done, but I can guarantee you that if I come in here in the morning and look at this, I will see fine cracks that have continued to crack. So you could do it more than once, but usually just doing it once is adequate for your design. It just looks so old and vintage, and this really does look like fine porcelain china. I love, love, love the look of this. I have some really pretty china. My daughter brought me a lot from her travels. I have some of Queen Victoria's china. Okay, so I need to scoot down a little bit here, get you back in camera. Your guest bathroom, you were going to have a new top put on, but the vanity you discovered today, it's all one piece. Well, you know, this is what I would tell you to do, Mary, because I know you can do this because you've done some amazing stuff. I would say go for it. Is it a main bathroom that gets used all the time, or is it a guest bathroom? Guest bathroom. So it's not going to get used all the time. So I think you should just go for it. What color do you have in mind that you think you might want to do it in? One of my friends did her entire bathroom. She even did the shower. And she did it in her master where she showers all the time. And she did inside the shower and everything. I was just stunned. So you can see how easy this is and how quickly it goes. You know, it took us an hour yesterday to get all of this down. But this goes super fast. And like I was saying yesterday, you can do this with coasters too. You can use napkins and decoupage on coasters. You just pick up the tiles at Home Depot or Lowe's. They're like, I don't know, 50 cents a piece or less. And decoupage them. Use the same medium. And I have done so many projects with these two small bottles. I thought they would be gone lickety split, but you just don't use that much. So it does go a long ways. But they do make really pretty coasters. I haven't done any coasters in a while. Maybe I should do another set. Okay, so I think we have it all prettied up here. Two coasters and pants. That works for me. If you want to tell me what you want, you go pick up the tiles at the Home Depot. I'll show you what to get. Ugh. There you go. Now this one I used like a mica powder that was violet color, and it's really, really faint in here. I don't know if you can really see it. I like using the gilding wax better. But then the tiles have the cork backs, and they have this nice shiny finish on it like this does. And I've done all kinds of sets of them. They make super nice like hostess gifts when you go play bunco or go to somebody's home for dinner. Okay, so that's all done. So the next thing we want to do with it, no, we're all done with it. Maria, that last coat that we put on that was the crackle, that's it. That's your top coat. And it gives it that really pretty porcelain finish, and it's a high shine, which normally I don't like glossy things, but I love the finish on this. Just love it. So the next thing we're going to do is I pulled out a couple of stamps. Let's see. All right, so I did a sample. I'm going to use Dixie Belle. What is this called? I can't think of what it's called. It's one of the metallics, Woodland. Let me see if I have it over here. Hang on. Deep Woods. It's called Deep Woods. It's a beautiful metallic, and I thought, well, we've got a lot of green in here, so I thought we would try that. Now, you guys tell me which one you think I should use, which stamp. So this border on here, I used this stamp. And I also pulled out a little bit wider one that looks like this. And I'm going to use this green metallic paint. So which stamp do you guys think I should use? I don't know if you can really tell. If I put it down, can you tell? So this is the wider one. This one up at the top. And then I have the one that you see on the bunny rabbit, and that's this one. Yeah, I love the shine too, Maria. You mean like the bee that's on this piece that we're working on today, Cindy? I'll show you, Cindy, all the napkins I have. Mary, the bunny rabbit one. Mary, both Marys say the bunny rabbit. Okay. You know what? That's what I was thinking also. So you guys just confirmed what I was thinking. All right, so let me make a little space here. So the easiest way to do this is, this is a piece of plastic. You know, if you have a placemat, just a flat surface is what you need. And then this is a really thin metallic. It's not thick like the chalk paint. Okay, and then I'm just going to give it a good stir because the metallics do separate. And then I'm going to put a small amount down on this piece of plastic on here. Not a bunch. I can always go back and put more. And then I have a small brayer. If you only have a large brayer, that'll work too. And I'm just going to butter it up a little bit. And then I'm going to just use a, oops, I didn't mean to set it in the paint. Okay, so then I'm going to just butter up like maybe 2 inches. Just like that. Am I in the camera? There we go. When I put things backwards, then it's just totally backwards for me. Okay, and let's see, you guys can see, okay, so you can see this portion. So I'm going to just start, I'm just going to lay it down. And then lift up. Ooh, it looks pretty. I like that. And you're just going to do a section at a time. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You do want to brayer it each time you stamp. That green is really pretty on here. Who knew you could do this with a stamp, right? This is one of the stamps out of the IOD. I think it's called Bohemian. It's some of the stamps that I demonstrated doing the jeans with. It's got some really pretty designs in that stamp set. But it kind of just is like the finishing touch. The other one was just plain brown chalk paint. It wasn't metallic. So you can just pick out whatever paint color you have on hand. I love green, and so I wanted to pull the green out on this. But be sure and reload it in between each one. I need to turn this around so you guys stay in camera. Oh, Micheline, thank you so much. So what are you fixing for dinner tonight, Micheline? I cleared my table off today, believe it or not, but it looks like it's all cluttered up again. But you can see how fast and easy this goes, and it doesn't have to be perfect because that just kind of lends to the, I don't know, like the antiqueness of it. Like if it doesn't get completely covered, then that kind of just looks like it's aged over time. I love crock pot meals too. It's kind of hard to cook for just yourself. I used to cook more than I do now. I cook less and less. My dinner tonight is the same thing I had last night. Costco has these really good sandwiches that are made on, I don't know what it's called, some kind of, I don't know, alfalfa bread. I don't know what it is. It's good. And it comes with a little sauce. You can either get it just a sandwich and a salad or just the sandwich. And if I just order one of those from Costco, I can eat on that for 3 days. That's what I had last night. That's what I'm going to have tonight. No mess. It goes on a paper plate, gets thrown away. I like to grill, and I think I need to go refill my tanks. And it is starting to warm up enough, so okay, it looks like I got you guys out of camera again. Oh, I love veggies on the grill. That's one of, oh, and salmon. Oh, that's one of my favorites. I love grilled veggies. This just really frames this off, doesn't it? just that little bit of paint that we put down has gone a long ways. I'm going to have to put a little bit more down, but it doesn't take much. And it's so funny putting this trim around the edge, because when I did it on the bee, or not on the bee, when I did it on the rabbit, everybody went crazy over that trim. It really does finish it off. And you probably don't want to invest in a whole sheet. Like that Bohemian is really pretty. And I'm really excited because that's the one I did the samples with the stamps for the jeans. And those were really pretty designs. I am anxious to use it. And I just bought a whole bunch of new stamps and stuff from the new release from IOD. Boy, they really outdid themselves this time. We're almost out of camera again. Just a tad more. We're going around the bin. One more. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So I'm going to take the dryer real quick so I don't stick my finger in it and just set that paint. I think that green is super pretty on here. And I'm glad I went with the gold. I just think it all matches really nice. There we go. I'm going to bring the camera up. Hello. Did I get it up high enough? It's going to slide on down. Okay, so there we go, you guys. It's all finished. And I just love that crackle. And what doesn't show on the camera is because it is gold metallic, it does show up really pretty. Hi, Virginia, thank you. But by rubbing the, the gilding wax comes in the bronze, it comes in the gold, it comes in silver, it comes in copper's really pretty. I use copper a lot. And then there are chameleon colors that change colors when you put them on. I don't know if I would use the chameleon on something like this, but you can just change up your projects. So that's that. So did I cut the edging stamp into a strip? It looks like it was easy to apply to the edges. No, this is exactly how it comes. I didn't have to cut it into anything. And as I was putting it on, I used about the 1st inch. When I started off, I took about 2 inches of it and buttered it up. But as I was going along, I was actually just using like the 1st inch of it and laying it down and pressing it with my fingers, lifting straight up, and then reapplying the paint and then pressing it back down. And there's places where it's definitely not perfect, but I think that's just, thank you for the thumbs up. I think that's just part of the charm of it. It's perfectly imperfect. And I love these bees. So that paper, let's see, do I have it handy? Okay, so this bunny, and this bee were also on this same paper. So this paper originally had those two designs, and okay, this is crazy. Okay, so it also has another bunny that's different than the one I just showed you, but pretty nonetheless. It does kind of look like honeycomb. And then it has another bee. This is a really pretty bee too, and I really like this. This one has like the postcard on it, and it has a postal stamp on it. I like this one a lot. So, you know, you get 4 really nice sized projects out of it. So if you go get your wood plaques, pick yourself up 4, and you can do 4 of them and give them as really special gifts. Really special. If somebody gave me this, I would be like, what? So you guys, that's it. We did it in just under an hour today. Woohoo! And that's it for this week. Anybody have any questions? Oh, Virginia, thank you so much. There's 1 paper left, and then I've got more that should be shipping sometime this week, I think, at least by the end of this week. Okay, you guys, well, I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to say goodbye and good night. Thank you so much for joining me today. And again, if you think this was something that someone else would enjoy seeing, then please sprinkle it around. And I put all the links to everything, to my Pinterest and to Etsy and my website. All the links are up there. So, and if you have any questions, send me a message. You guys have a good night. Bye.